Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Series held on the campus of Macalester College. This is day 2 of the series after Friday night's matchups at St. Cloud State University. I'm Jared Martinson, member of Northstar Hoops Report, here to bring you the broadcast showcasing the top 2019 talent in Minnesota. First off today, we've got a game between the maroon and the green teams at the All-Star Series, followed by the gold and the blue. We will get those underway in just a moment.
If you'd like to sponsor a TSP television broadcast, Patreon is the place. Sponsorships start at just $1 a month. Visit patreon.com/TSP television and make a pledge for premier Twin Cities sports coverage.
The coaches for the green team are, from Melrose High School, Ryan Dusha and Daryl OJ. And now the lineups. A 6'5" forward from Litchfield, coached by Matt Drager, OWEN, BOEREMA. Next, a 6'1" guard from Park Center, coached by James Ware, number 2, KHARI BROADWAY. Next, a 6'3" forward from St. Paul Central, coached by Scott Howell, number 3, DAVEONTE Davis. Next, a 6'4" guard from Springfield, coached by Lance Larson, number 4, Isaac FINK. Next, a 6' guard from Melrose, coached by Ryan Dusha, number 5, Preston Caveney. Next, a 6'2" guard from KIMBALL, coached by Jay Klein, number 6, Drew Gustafson. Next, a 5'11" guard from St. Cloud Cathedral, coached by Matt Meyer, number 7, Jackson JANGULA. Next, we have a 6'10" forward from Prior Lake, coached by Bob Schweem, number 8, Robert Jones. And next, a 6'4" guard from EDINA, coached by Joe Berger, number 9, Jack Middleton. And rounding out the green team, a 6'9" forward from Breckenridge, coached by Arlie Ohm, number 10, Noah Christensen. And now we have the maroon team, coached by Delano High School, Terry Teckham and Jamie Longstreet. Starting it off, a 6'8" forward from White Bear Lake, coached by Keith Lockwood, number 1, Jeremy BECKLER. Next, a 6'2" guard from Fergus Falls, coached by Matt Johnson, number 2, Matthew Johnson. Next, a 6'1" guard from Hopkins, coached by Ken Novak Jr., Jalen Deering. And next, a 6'1" guard from Maple Lake, coached by Tim Stolick, number 4, Mitch HOISTAD. And next we have a 6'4" forward from Big Lake, coached by Kyle Johnson, number 5, Logan NAGORSKI. And next, a 6'4" guard from Champlin Park, coached by Mark Tucksher, number 6, BENNETT OTTO. And next, a 6'5" forward from the Breck School, coached by Brad Barber, number 7, David Roddy. Next, a 5'11" guard from Delano, coached by Terry Teckham, number 8, Derek Teckham. Next is 6'1" guard from Osaka, coached by Seth Anderson. Number 9, Malik Willingham. And finally, a 6'7" forward from New Prague, coached by Dan Paterka. Number 10, Hunter Nielsen. Now, academic all-state plaques are going to be presented to the recipients as the MBCA is proud to present academic all-stars. First, from the green team, number 4, Isaac Fink. Number 8, Robert Jones. And number 9, Jack Middleton. And now the academic all-stars from the Maroon team. First we have number 2, Matthew Johnson. Number 4, Mitch Hoistad. Number 6, Bennett Otto. And number 8, Derek Teckham. All right, now let's play some basketball. The officials for today's games are Jordan Kruger, Matt Gallagher, and Patrick Mullen.
And we return to the MBCA All-Star Series today on Saturday, March 30th at Macalester College. First of 2 games being played here in the Leonard Center. First between the Green All-Stars and the Maroon All-Stars. You just saw lineups announced and academic all-state awards also given out. Those were given to Matthew Johnson, Mitch Hoistad, Bennett Otto, and Derek Teckham of the Maroon team. And then Isaac Fink, Robert Jones, and Jack Middleton of the Green team. We're about to get underway here at the Leonard Center. Looks like starting 5 for the Green team. Number 7, Jackson Jangula. Number 5, Preston Kevaney. Number 1, Owen BOEREMA. Number 4, Isaac Fink. And number 8, Robert Jones. Meanwhile, for the Maroon, number 3, Jalen Deering. Number 8, Derek Teckham. Number 2, Matt Johnson. Number 5, Logan Nagorski. And number 10, Hunter Nielsen. Green with the tip-off. Here's Jangula right into the post for Prior Lake's Robert Jones. He goes in for 2. Jones, 6'10" center, headed to the University of Denver. And here's Teckham right away. The Delano leading scorer, averaged 25 a game this season for his father, Terry Teckham. And it's 3-2 Maroon. Here's Jones at the elbow. He'll shoot. Off the mark, and he gets his own rebound. The spin, and the 2 cannot go. Here comes Nagorski the other way. Matt Johnson of Fergus Falls drives baseline. Nice pass inside for Hunter Nielsen of New Prague. No good. Fights for his own rebound. That one will stay with the Maroon. Nielsen, 6'7" from New Prague. Headed to play basketball next season at Bethany Lutheran College in Mankato. Oh, Teckham wide open on the far side. Off the mark from downtown once again. Here's BOEREMA. Kevaney on the right wing. He's a substitute for Northwood's CADE GOGGLEYE, who could not be in attendance today. Fink on the attack. Jangula at the top of the key. Here's Owen BOEREMA of Litchfield. Fink thinks about a triple at the volleyball line. Step back. Over Johnson, no good, and here's Nielsen with the board. Jalen Deering of Hopkins brings it up the floor. Teckham on the baseline drive, puts up a floater over Jones. Count it. Teckham all 5 points so far for the Maroon team. Jones will fire on the pick and pop. Back iron. Rebounded by Nagorski, who fights through a couple Green members. Passes it back out. Now the ball into the hands of Fink. All the way for 2. Isaac Fink, Mr. Basketball finalist. The winner, Matthew Hurt, was announced at the Timberwolves game last Tuesday. Fink, one of the few 3,000-point scorers in Minnesota high school history. And here he comes with the ball once again, guarded by Johnson. Kevin will fire on the right wing. In and out. Rebound to Matt Johnson. Here comes Teckham. All the way for another one. Make that 7 for Teckham and 7 for the Maroon team. I'm Jared Martinson here with you in the Leonard Center. And that one's poked away by Hunter Nielsen. He's going to go up for the slam. Two-handed, yes, sir.
Nielsen throws it down off the steal. 2.
Jones looking to push. Kevany behind the back pass. Nice look. Jones cleans it up underneath.
Jones.
Here's Matt Johnson on the attack. Thinks about it to a cutting Deering. He loses that one. Fink transition triple. Off the mark, but the rebound to JANGULA, smallest guy on the floor. St. Cloud Cathedral senior who fires and hits. He's headed to play at Concordia Moorhead next season.
JANGULA 3.
Teckham, green light all day off the mark. JANGULA the rebound. Underneath for Fink, nice no-look pass. Fink's Springfield team got the #1 seed in the state tournament this season in Class A. Unfortunately, they fell in the first round to Spring Grove and then came back and won the consolation championship. Fink on the middle attack. Off to Jones. Up for 2.
Jones 2.
Green team ahead now 13-9, 16 minutes left in this first half. And now a steal from Kevany. Here comes BOEREMA. Off to JANGULA, corner triple. Off the mark. Pushed ahead. Here's Nagorski for 3. Yes.
Nagorski 3.
Nagorski, 6'5" forward from Big Lake, headed to University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota next season. BOEREMA crossover 3. He'll fire, no good, and the rebound to Nielsen. Deering, a quick triple, yes. Jalen Deering.
Deering 3.
Starting point guard for the Hopkins Royals this season, state champion Hopkins Royals, transferred over from Minnetonka after a few good years there. Now here's JANGULA all the way to the hole, no good. Jones' follow is off the mark. Matt Johnson, triple off the dribble, yes.
Johnson hits the 3.
Mass substitutions in here. Quick 6-0 run for the visiting Maroon team, and they are ahead 15-13 now. Into the game for Green. Drew Gustafson, Jack Middleton, KHARI Broadway, Noah Christensen, and DAVEONTE Davis. Meanwhile for Maroon, Mitch HOISTAD, Malik Willingham. There's a little over-the-top pass to Broadway. BENNETT Otto.
Broadway 2.
And Jeremy BECKLER also in for the Maroon team. Here's a little floater from Teckham, yes.
Teckham, floater, 2 points.
Noah Christensen, the Breckenridge senior, all the way to the basket, no good. Here comes BENNETT Otto the other way. Mitch HOISTAD, he'll attack. Jeremy BECKLER, the Carleton commit, all the way to the hole over KHARI Broadway. BECKLER, 6'8" from White Bear Lake. Averaged 20 points and 9 rebounds a game this season for the Bears. Jack Middleton, the academic All-State, off the mark. Teckham pushes ahead. Otto with a man on his hip, kicks it out. Teckham way downtown. Yes!
Teckham, nothing but net, 3 points.
Here's Broadway on the right wing, Park Center wing. Christensen in the corner, now back out to DAVEONTE Davis. St. Paul Central forward will fire off the mark. And here comes Malik Willingham. Willingham, the smooth scorer from Waseca, who finished second in the Class 3A state tournament. They fell to De La Salle. They return just about everybody on that Waseca team besides Willingham. 5 of their top 8 players in their rotation were sophomores. Bright things ahead for the Waseca Blue Jays as Noah Christensen on the follow off the mark. Rebound to Broadway. Here's Davis coming in for 2, an athletic finish from the 6'3 forward from St. Paul Central. Willingham crosses over, fires up a triple. Off the mark, Gustafson, the rebound. Bounce pass, no good. Here comes Hoisted the other way. Maple Lake, senior. And Benedetto, the transition 3, yes. 28-17 now, Maroon in front of the green team. Davis will try to answer. Off the mark, gets his own rebound. There's Jack Middleton, the smooth stroking Edina Hornet. Headed to the University of Minnesota Duluth next season. And a foul called on KHARI Broadway in the backcourt. Guarding Benedetto, 2 Northwest Suburban mainstays. Broadway was a 5-year varsity player for the Park Center Pirates. Otto, a 3-year player for the Champlain Park Rebels. Teckham will fire once again off the back iron. Rebound to Middleton. Middleton, the crossover on Hoisted, all the way to the hole for 2, no good. Davis, the rebound, kicks it back out. Here's Middleton from the corner. Broadway with the offensive rebound. Davis off the mark, finishing just not in the cards for this green team so far at the rim. Here's Hoisted into the corner. He kicks it back out. Teckham drives. Little floater over the top, and that one's good. And all the way was KHARI Broadway of Park Center. Willingham full speed ahead all the way to the hole. In and out, and the tip follow from Mitch Hoisted.
Hoisted, tip in 2.
Davionte Davis looking to match up against Derek Teckham in the post. He'll fade away. And that one's good. Nice shot there from Davionte Davis. 32-24 is the score. Maroon team on top. Still 10:45 to go in this first half. Can expect a high scoring output in this one. Willingham off the mark. Here comes Green. Gustafson on the wing. He'll fire from downtown. No good. Rebound to Willingham. Willingham, fancy pass to BECKLER. Corner for Hoisted. Off the mark. Ball into the hands of Broadway. Davis, three-pointer off the mark, but another offensive rebound. Here comes Jack Middleton. And the green team will pull out. Look for something a little easier. Broadway calls his own number. And Teckham the rebound. All the way up from Malik Willingham for 2. Another line change for both sides. We'll see full substitutions for each side. Derek Teckham will take his first seat. And Mitch Hoisted will stay in the game for the Maroon team. Here comes Jackson Jangula. 19 points per game, 7 assists per game also on top of that for St. Cloud Cathedral this season. Kevany to Fink in the corner. Yes. As he turns and faces his friend sitting in the stands. Fink averaged 31 points, 12 rebounds a game this year at Springfield. Jalen Deering answers with a triple in the corner.
Deering, 3.
Jangula crossing over, gets a screen. Bounce pass for Robert Jones, who comes in for the slam.
Jones throws it down, 2 more.
Robert Jones, 2-time South Suburban Conference selection. Averaged 18 points and 11 rebounds this year for a strong Prior Lake team that was knocked out in the section final in Class 4A by Eden Prairie. That team also has Dawson Garcia, the phenomenal junior who's back for another season, along with senior point guard Sam Nissen. Fink with no room in the corner. He'll fire and hit. He'll hit anyway.
Fink for 3.
Tough shot for Isaac Fink, but isn't that all he does? Hit tough shots. Matt Johnson's triple off the mark. Fink looking for another one. Steps back. Lobs over the top for Jangula. Jangula the drive. Up top for Jones, and that one hit the backboard. The two sharing some laps on that one. There's Nielsen to the hole for 2.
Nielsen layup 2.
39-34. Small comeback being mounted here by the Maroon team. If Isaac Fink tries to stop that with a volleyball line triple, no good. Fun thing about this game is these guys are familiar with each other. They've played in AAU ball. They see each other during the season. Social media makes a lot of things easier in that regard. Nielsen's triple off the mark. Here comes BOEREMA. Jangula, long range. Just over 7 to go in this first half. Matt Johnson squares up a triple, in and out. Johnson, 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists per contest as well this season for the Fergus Falls Otters. Member of multiple state tournament teams in his time up in Fergus. And there's Jangula for 3.
Jangula for 3.
Nagorski fires off the dribble, yes. 6'5" forward, headed to University of Mary next season, along with Matt Johnson. Teammates on this court right now, they will be future teammates as well. BOEREMA, triple off the pass from Jangula, no good. Rebound to Nielsen, he'll push himself. Deering thinks about it, he'll spin. Nice behind the back pass, but it was just off the mark for Nagorski. Here comes BOEREMA, bounce pass to Fink. All the way for 2.
Fink.
41-39, 2-point game, under 6 to go here in the first half. Deering from downtown, no good. Rebound to Kevany. Remember, between games, after this one between the green and the maroon, and right before blue and gold, there will be a special ceremony from the Coaches Association for the recipient of the McDonald Award. So make sure you tune in for that in between games as well. Plenty of those finalists for that award on the court and on the bench today in both games. Jones for the slam, no good. Looks like he was expecting a goaltending call, and referees were not so keen on making that call. But nevertheless, it's maroon ball. Subs ready to come in at the next whistle. Johnson gets some room. He crosses over. Nice pass inside for Nielsen. All the way for 2.
Nielsen, 2.
Now Johnson the steal. No look pass. Here's HOISTAD. Corner triple. Yes.
HOISTAD hits the 3 before the line change.
Multiple substitutions now enter. Willingham, Otto, Teckham, and BECKLER back in. Deering will stay. Meanwhile, for green, Gustafson, Broadway, Christensen, Davis, and Middleton. Backdoor pass off the mark, but right into the hands of Noah Christensen. Jack Middleton drives, pulls up for two. No good off a couple bounces on the iron. Willingham way downtown, off the mark, rebound Broadway. Gustafson lines up a triple off the mark. Here comes Willingham. Numbers running, but beautiful play. Jack Middleton, the great defender that he is, comes up with a deflection. Up to KHARI. Broadway for the alley-oop from Gustafson.
Broadway with the alley-oop.
First Showtime play we've seen here today. That gets the crowd buzzing a little bit. Willingham, couple between the leg dribbles up top to BECKLER. Goes up for two. Nice pass from the Minnesota Select alum to the Minnesota Heat alum. Christensen will fire a triple. No good. Now Willingham the other way. Willingham has not decided on a college yet, but you can expect that most likely in the coming weeks or months. Has a bevy of Division II offers to choose from.
Broadway.
Smooth scorer, strong playmaker. Just has a tremendous feel for the game. Doesn't turn it over much. Speaking of not turning it over, Bennett Otto, except he does. Up top, here's KHARI Broadway looking for a second dunk. Throws it off the board, and that's DAVEONTE Davis for two. Middleton sticking to his defensive principles, closes out, but Malik Willingham's shot too good. And now a 51-45 lead for the Maroon team with 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Gustafson hands off to Broadway. Broadway crosses over, pull-up jumper from 15, yes.
Broadway jumper, 2 points.
Broadway alongside a bevy of strong Park Center athletes on their state tournament team this season. Guys like Dane Danger, Tommy Chapman, Emmanuel Tamba, and others helped Park Center to just one loss in the regular season and then a third place finish in the state tournament.
Middleton rebound, put back 2 points.
Willingham finds Otto, quick trigger, right corner off the mark. Gustafson hands it off. The spin move from Broadway, pass inside for Davis for two.
Davis, layup.
Davis is up to 8 points on the day. Broadway also with 8. Willingham, triple way downtown, no good. Rebound to Noah Christensen, the North Dakota State signed big man. Bounce pass to Broadway. Deflected by Willingham, here comes Deering. Otto will fire from the right wing, back iron. Gustafson on the floater through a few men.
Gustafson through traffic, 4-2.
Willingham attacks the closeout. Uh-oh, there's Tecum. Off the mark. Lost his little shooting streak after some extended time on the bench. Gustafson will fire a fadeaway triple. No good, but the rebound to the hardworking Jack Middleton for two.
Middleton, rebound, put back, 2.
Willingham full speed, comes in for the slam.
Willingham with the dunk, 2.
Willingham, 3-time Big South All-Conference. There's a block from Jeremy BECKLER. Davis for 3. Off the mark. Deering for a 3-pointer.
Deering hits the 3.
That gives him 11 on the day. Broadway will hold it out for one final shot. 12 seconds to go in this first half. 58-55 is the score. Broadway, the spin move. The floater off the mark. Rebound to BECKLER. Firing is Deering from long range. Off the mark. Hits the iron.
And that's the end of the first half.
At the end of the first half, the Maroon All-Stars leading the Green All-Stars 58-55. We'll take a quick break and come back after halftime at the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Series.
If you'd like to sponsor a TSP television broadcast, Patreon is the place. Sponsorships start at just $1 a month. Visit patreon.com/TSP television and make a pledge for premier Twin Cities sports coverage.
Reminder, on the scoreboard, Maroon is the visitor and Green is the home team.
Back at the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Series. Day 2 here at Macalester College. The Maroon team leads the Green team 58-55 heading into this second half. Matt Johnson starts with the ball for the Maroon team, guarded by AAU teammate Isaac Fink. There's Jeremy BECKLER on the jumper off the mark. Jack Middleton, number 9 for the Green team, off to Owen BOEREMA. His three-pointer off the mark. Matt Johnson fires behind a defender. Yes, for 3.
Johnson for 3.
Isaac Fink looking to attack. Here's Middleton. BOEREMA on the nice cut to Kevany. All the way with the spinorama. BECKLER on the attack all the way with the left hand. Yes, on the assist from Matt Johnson.
Drive, 2 points.
Here's EDINA's Jack Middleton all the way to the hole. Kicks it back out. Isaac Fink for 3 in the corner. Yes! While he was fouled by Matt Johnson. Number 4, Mitch HOISTAD fires up a 3 off the mark. HOISTAD from Maple Lake averaged 28 points a game this season for the Irish. 3-time Central Minnesota Conference selection. Kevany gets a screen from Jones. He pops. He fires. Yes!
Jones for 3.
Jones bringing out the slingshot. That one is a triple, and it goes. Mostly known for his inside post presence. Averaged 18 points, 11 rebounds a game this season. But he can occasionally step out and hit the triple. Jones steals it from his own teammate. Back to Jack Middleton for 3 in the corner. Off the mark. Looks like we've got a mini battle between Fink and Johnson so far in this second half. They're talking some smack, as an all-star game absolutely should have. Jones kicks it back. Kevany, the pop. Off the mark. Rebound to Fink. BOEREMA on the pull-up. Yes. BOEREMA, Northwestern St. Paul commit, headed just up the road on Snelling Avenue next season. Nielsen kicked out. Here's HOISTAD in the corner. No good, and the rebound to the 6'10" Jones. Pushed up for Middleton. Fink fires over BECKLER. BOEREMA the rebound and the putback.
BOEREMA with the rebound, putback, 2 points.
Nagorski's triple off the mark. Here comes Jones on the fast break. 3 on 2. Into BOEREMA for 2.
BOEREMA on the assist from Jones, 2.
69-63. The green team has retaken the lead. Matt Johnson off the mark, and Jack Middleton the rebound. Middleton, the Minnesota Fury member last season. played his way into a lot of Division II interest and has since decided to go to Minnesota Duluth next season. Hoistad's pull up no good. Tapped out, and here comes Kevany. Up to Jack Middleton. Off the board for Robert Jones, and that one, a little anticlimactic there, looking for a dunk, but the misstep forces him to shoot a layup. Johnson in the corner.
Johnson answers with a three.
71-66, Green in front with 15:45 to go in this second half. Hunter Nielsen picks a pocket. He's going to go up for the slam. He looks up. Misses, but Hoistad there for the follow.
Gets the rebound, put back, 2.
Backdoor cut for Fink. Kicks it out. Kevany, the Melrose product, yes, for 3.
Kevany for 3 off the assist behind the back from Fink.
Beckler thinks about a triple, guarded by Jones. Here's Nagorski. He'll run against the grain with the dribble. Matt Johnson on the attack. Nielsen on the drive. Poked away by Middleton. The all-defensive stopper all the way to the hole for 2, yes. And substitutions will enter for both teams. Broadway, Gustafson, Jangula, Davis, and Christensen for the green team. Green leading 76-68. For Maroon, it's Willingham, Deering, Teckham, Otto, and Beckler will stay in the game. Otto from way downtown. No hand in the face, but that one's off the mark. Broadway to Gustafson, looking in the post to try to mismatch on Deering. He gets it. Broadway's shot misses into the hands of Jeremy Beckler. Deering fakes a pass, fires away on the triple. No good. And Jangula pushing the pace a little bit. Puts up a floater, full speed, no good. Rebound to Willingham. Otto for 2. 76-70. Just under 14 minutes to go in the second half of game 1 of 2 in today's Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Series at Macalester College. I'm Jared Martinson of Northstar Hoops Report. Glad to bring you this broadcast as Gustafson gets a floater to go.
Gustafson, 2.
Another reminder that we will have a special ceremony put on by the Coaches Association between games here to honor the recipient of the 2019 McDonald Award. Willingham's deep tray off the mark. Here comes Gustafson. Behind the back to Broadway. Kicks it out. Gustafson a triple, in and out. Rebound to Beckler. Otto pushes the pace, no look pass to Teckham. Puts up a floater on the baseline, no good. Gustafson, the 3rd leading scorer in Kimball area high school basketball history. One of the premier players in the Central Minnesota Conference for multiple years. Played in the Minnesota Comets AAU program. And speaking of Comets, there's Jackson Jangula's 3 off the mark. Teckham thinks about one, fires over to Beckler. Beckler will drive on Christensen. All the way and gets it to fall. Looked like Christensen got a hand on that one.
Beckler, 2.
Gustafson, the spin move and another floater, yes.
Gustafson with the spin
That's Comet on Comet crime right there. Teckham kicks back out. Deering, a college 3, in and out, halfway down. Gustafson kicked out from Broadway. He'll fire a step-back triple. No good. Broadway the rebound. Christensen all the way to the hole for 2.
Christensen, 2.
Christensen, as we said earlier, North Dakota State bound. Averaged 20 points and 11 rebounds this season in the Heart of Lakes Conference for the Breckenridge Cowboys. That Heart of Lakes Conference full of strong basketball, including state tournament participant Perham, and good teams like Hawley and Barnesville as well.
That's the three-point champion right there, BENNETT, OTTO.
Otto's triple was good. Let's see if Gustafson can answer. He does.
Gustafson answers with three.
85-77 now. Green team in front after trailing by 3 at halftime and by as many as 10. Backdoor cut. Beautiful feed from BECKLER to Jalen Deering.
Give and go. Deering finishes for 2.
Broadway uses a Christensen screen all the way to the hole.
Broadway drives to the hole. 2 points.
10.5 to go. Green in front, 87-79. Broadway up to 10 points now. And Malik Willingham
for 3.
knocks it down. He is up to 12 himself. Davis thinks about it. He'll fire a triple. No good, but Broadway comes in for the rebound. Gustafson was surprised at Otto right behind him. Otto will fire, no good, and here comes Broadway. Christensen back out to Jangula. Wide open three-pointer, yes. Replacements enter for both teams. And we get the Matt Johnson-Isaac Fink matchup we've all been so excited to see so far in this second half. Two strong guards headed to the NSIC. Played for Coach Chris Lewis and the Minnesota Comets program for their 17U seasons. As did Maroon teammate of Johnson, Logan Nagorski. Mitch HOISTAD way downtown, the 28 per game scorer in the regular season, fires from deep. 90-85. Green in front. Up top for Kevany, trying to go over Nielsen. Almost got there. Kevany, just a 6'1" guard. Tried to go over the top of 6'7" Nielsen, almost got it to go. Otto, step back, way off. Here comes Kevany. Off to Fink. Up to Kevany, almost gets the slam to go. Nielsen kicks it out, and that one's picked off by Kevany. Here comes Middleton. Fink on the fadeaway, yes.
Fink, fadeaway, 2.
Otto with a hand in the face. Off the mark. Here comes Kevany the other way. It's Kevany, Fink, BOEREMA, Middleton, and Jones. HOISTAD's pass off the mark. Kevany got another hand on it. Johnson off to HOISTAD, top of the key. Yes.
HOISTAD, 3.
94-88 is the score. 8 to go in this second half. Green in the lead, trying to extend it as Isaac Fink for 3. No good. Thought he got fouled. Gets picked up by his teammates. Triples off the mark for Johnson, but the cleanup from Hunter Nielsen.
Number 10, Hunter Nielsen for 2.
Up top to Jones. He'll slam it with 2.
Jones gathers, throws it down.
96-90 is the score now. Green up 6. Firing for 2. That's Logan Nagorski right in the middle of the paint.
Nagorski, 2.
Nagorski averaged 20 points a game this season along with 8 rebounds. Was a 3-time Mississippi 8 All-Conference selection. Nielsen from downtown over Jones. Nielsen scored 18 a game, almost averaged a double-double, put up 9 rebounds per game as well for the New Prague Trojans. Fink with a board. Goes up, tries to get fouled, won't go. Rebound to Nielsen. Nagorski fires away, guarded by Fink, off the mark. Jones looking for Middleton. He'll hop step his way into an assist for BOEREMA. Nice pass there from Prior Lake to Litchfield.
Assist Jones.
Johnson fires. Triple off the mark, but the follow from HOISTAD. And we have a 1-point game with under 6 minutes to go. Make that a 4-point game. Jack Middleton firing from downtown. 101-97. We've hit the century mark in game 1. OTTO fires. Jones in the post. Tries a tomahawk, no good. Here's Nielsen all the way. He'll slam it with 2, and we have a 2-point game.
Nielsen throws it down for 2.
Transition defense not really in the cards today as Fink gets 1 to go. 103-99. HOISTAD pulls up in the middle of the lane. Yes, nothing but net. And we get some substitutions here on both sides as that was a pretty up and down, gassed out handful of minutes there from both teams.
Green leading 103 over Maroon 101.
103-101. Green in front by 2 after trailing by 3 at halftime. Already a 48-43 advantage in this second half. We still have just under 5 minutes to go. Christensen over the top to Broadway. Broadway drives, hesitates, spins, looks for Christensen. And here's Broadway on the pull-up jumper.
Broadway jumper, 2 points.
Deering pulls up for the 3 off the mark. Rebounded though by Teckham, keeps it alive for Maroon. Pass inside for Nielsen from Willingham.
Nielsen.
Davis guarded by Beckler. He'll rip through, kick it back out. Broadway the no-look. Tries to dish it off for Christensen. And the rebound into the hands of Nielsen. Doesn't have numbers. He'll look to kick back out. Willingham fires that smooth-looking jumper off the mark. Rebound to Christensen. Noah Christensen pushing. Finds Jangula. And that one deflected by Willingham. It'll stay with Green. They lead by 2. 3:33 to go. Jangula the step back after the crossover. Over the top for Willingham. He comes in for 2. And we have a tie game. This one could get interesting down the stretch between Green and Maroon. Gustafson calls his own number from way downtown. Nielsen another rebound. Teckham fires. Can he come back to the same form he had at the start of the game? Airballed that one. Here comes Gustafson. Pass inside, gets there to Broadway. Kicks it back out. Broadway, triple. No good. Rebound to Deering. Over the top to Willingham once again, but it'll stay with Maroon after it's tipped away by Broadway. Inside, Nielsen. Quick inbound pass from Willingham. That connection's been there a lot of the second half, and now Maroon regains the lead. Gustafson all the way. Over the top of Comet teammate Teckham. Into the post, here's Nielsen. He'll fade away, a little Dirk shot, yes! Now a 4-point lead. Nielsen 4 in a row, and now it's a 109-105 game with 2 minutes to go. Christensen to Davis for 3. And Willingham the rebound. Throws it over his head looking for Jeremy Beckler. Thought he could get away with a fancy pass there. But Jangula from way downtown off the mark. Here comes Willingham again. Looking to push the pace. Beautiful scoop pass inside for Beckler. And now it's 111-105 in favor of Maroon.
Assist Willingham.
Davis looks to attack, kicks it back out. Jangula the Euro looking for Christensen. Off the mark. Six-point lead with just over a minute to go here for the Maroon team. Willingham, the sure-handed guard, fires from the volleyball line off the mark. And that one will go to the green. Broadway has to make something happen. Kicks it off to Davionte Davis. That one a clean block. Gustafson steps back, fires a triple off the mark. Into the hands of Hunter Nielsen with a minute to go here. Nice pass inside from Deering to Nielsen. Over the top. Looking for it was Christensen on the dunk. Broadway's follow was off the mark as well. Willingham from the C and Mac. Green still alive. And Gustafson's follow is off the mark as well. Deering tries to go up with the left hand. Doesn't get it to fall, but Nielsen there to clean it up. Deering just 5'10", and that might be generous. Broadway with the alley-oop to finish it.
Broadway throws it down.
For Green, time will run out. And the Maroon team will emerge victorious in game 1 of day 2. There's Malik Willingham for 2 more.
We'll count that as a layup.
And in game 1 of day 2 at the Minnesota Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Series, the final is Maroon 117 and Green 107.
107.
Leading the way was Hunter Nielsen with 19 points for the Maroon team. Also, number 9, Malik Willingham had 16. Number 3, Jalen Deering had 13. And Jeremy Beckler, number 1, had 10. Strong performance across the board as KHARI Broadway, number 2 for the Green team, had 12 points to lead the way for the losers. Teams shake hands, and we will head to a quick break before coming back for the award ceremony given to the recipient of the 2019 McDonald Award. We'll be right back after this.